Trigonometric identities. In trigonometry, we have three identities. So the first one is sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. The second one is secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. And the third one is cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. These identities can be written in another form also, like sine square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta, or cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sine square theta. And this can be written as secant square theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta, or tan square theta is equal to secant square theta minus 1. And similarly, this can be written as cosecant square theta is equal to 1 plus cot square theta, or cot square theta is equal to cosecant square theta minus 1. Now we will solve the problems given in exercise 8.4 with the main question number 5. That the first bit is cosecant theta minus cot theta whole square is equal to 1 minus cos theta by 1 plus cos theta. So for proving this, what we will do, we will take this LHS. This LHS cosecant theta can be written as 1 by sin theta, and cot theta can be written as cos theta by sin theta, and whole square. Now this will be equal to, now take LCM, we will be getting sin theta as LCM, and the numerator will be 1 minus cos theta whole square. Now you can do this as 1 minus cos theta whole square by sin square theta, and we know that sin theta whole square is sin square theta. Next, what we have to do, this is written as 1 minus cos theta whole square by sin square theta can be taken as 1 minus cos square theta. Using the identity, we know that sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1, and from that sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. Using that, we are writing this as 1 minus cos square theta. Now using the identity a square minus b square, 1 minus cos square theta is nothing but 1 square minus cos square theta. So we can write this as the numerator will become 1 minus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta, and the denominator will be 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. That means here we are using the identity a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. A square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. Now here you can cancel this 1 minus cos theta, 1 minus cos theta cancel, and you will be getting 1 minus cos theta by 1 plus cos theta. This is your RHS. And for every problem you have to write a conclusion statement like how it is given in the question. So what should be the conclusion for this? Cosecant theta minus cot theta whole square is equal to 1 minus cos theta by 1 plus cos theta. Okay, now we look at the next bit, that is cos A by 1 plus sin A plus 1 plus sin A by cos A is equal to 2 secant A. Now we'll start with the LHS. What is given as LHS? Cos A by 1 plus sin A plus 1 plus sin A by cos A. Here we are going to take the LCM for total LHS. So what should be the LCM? This LCM will be 1 plus sin A into cos A. Now what are you going to get in the numerator? So here you will be getting cos square A plus 1 plus sin A whole square. I think you are aware with LCM. Now this will happen like cos square A plus this 1 plus sin A whole square. We have to expand using A plus B whole square. What is the identity? A plus B whole square is equal to A square plus 2AB plus B square. So using that, you will be getting 1 square, that is 1, plus 2AB term is 2 into 1 into sin A, that is 2 sin A, plus B square part will be sin square A, by this 1 plus sin A into cos A, leave it like that only. Now this cos square A plus sin square A will become 1, plus already 1 is there, that 1 plus 2 sin A by 1 plus sin A into cos A. Here we applied sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1 identity. So which one we applied? Sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. Now this will become 2 plus 2 sin A by 1 plus sin A into cos A. Take 2 common in this. You will be left with 1 plus sin A by 1 plus sin A into cos A. Here you can cancel 1 plus sin A and 1 plus sin A, and your final answer will be like 2 by cos A, that is equal to 2 secant A. This is the final answer. We proved it. Now this is your RHS. See, now the third bit is tan theta by 1 minus cot theta plus cot theta by 1 minus tan theta is equal to 1 plus secant theta cosecant theta. This problem is very important. Many times it came in the board exam. So we will take the LHS and we'll start with that. In this problem, what we will do? We will convert tan theta and cot theta in terms of sin theta and cos theta. Now the numerator becomes sin theta by cos theta, because we know that tan theta is sin theta by cos theta, and the denominator is 1 minus cot theta. You can write it as cos theta by sin theta, and plus here the numerator is cot theta, so it will be taken as cos theta by sin theta, and the denominator, when you do it, it will become 1 minus sin theta by cos theta. Now we are going to take LCM only for the denominator. Numerator don't disturb. We'll write it as sin theta by cos theta only here, and here it will become sin theta minus cos theta by sin theta. So LCM for the denominator is sin theta, so we wrote like this. And here in this term, the numerator again keep it same, cos theta by sin theta, and the denominator is cos theta minus sin theta by cos theta. So in this case, we maintained the numerator like that only, and we simplified denominator using LCM. So the next step will be, this is equal to sin theta by cos theta into sin theta by sin theta minus cos theta. Here when you are dividing one fraction with another fraction, the second fraction will become reciprocal and product. So sin theta by cos theta is there in numerator, and the denominator is sin theta minus cos theta by sin theta. So the second fraction will become reciprocal and it will be multiplied. Plus the second part will become cos theta by sin theta into cos theta by cos theta minus sin theta. We are writing the same statement here, that is sin theta by cos theta into sin theta by sin theta minus cos theta plus cos theta by sin theta into cos theta by cos theta minus sin theta. Here if you observe the denominators, on the left side part you are having sin theta minus cos theta, and here on the right side you are having cos theta minus sin theta. So they both can be made into the same by taking minus common in this cos theta minus sin theta. Now this will become sin theta by cos theta into sin theta by sin theta minus cos theta minus cos theta by sin theta into cos theta by, now this will become sin theta minus cos theta. Here whatever minus we have taken common in this part, that is applied here. Now the next step will be sin square theta by cos theta into sin theta minus cos theta minus cos square theta by sin theta into sin theta minus cos theta. If you observe carefully, now both the denominators are having the same term common. What is that? Sin theta minus cos theta. Okay, now I am clearing some part of it and continuing the problem. This time I am using a different color so that you will be able to differentiate between what is the new thing and what is the old thing. So this is now total LCM for this is sin theta cos theta into sin theta minus cos theta. Now what are you going to get in the numerator? Already we are having cos theta and sin theta minus cos theta here. So the leftover thing is sin theta. So the numerator will become sin cube theta, and this side it will become cos cube theta. Now in this case, what we can do, we must be aware of this identity. What is that identity? A cube minus b cube. We are going to use a cube minus b cube identity. What is a cube minus b cube? A cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. That identity we are using. In this numerator, a is nothing but sin theta and b is nothing but cos theta. So this will become sin theta minus cos theta into sin square theta plus sin theta cos theta plus cos square theta by sin theta cos theta into sin theta minus cos theta. Sin cube theta minus cos cube theta, we made it as sin theta minus cos theta into sin square theta plus sin theta cos theta plus cos square theta, using the identity a cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. When you simplify this, you can cancel this sin theta minus cos theta and sin theta minus cos theta, and you are left with sin square theta plus sin theta cos theta plus cos square theta by sin theta cos theta. And we already know that this sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So it will become now 1 plus sin theta cos theta by sin theta cos theta. This can be separated as 1 by sin theta cos theta plus sin theta cos theta by sin theta cos theta. You can cancel this. Now what is 1 by sin theta? Cosecant theta. And 1 by cos theta is secant theta plus 1. So this is the one we have to prove. This is the RHS of the given question. The next bit in this is 1 plus secant A by secant A is equal to sin square A by 1 minus cos A. So this problem can be better done by doing LHS and RHS separately. Now we will take LHS and we will see what is there. LHS is equal to 1 plus secant A by secant A. This can be done as 1 by secant A plus secant A by secant A. Here secant A and secant A will cancel, and you know that 1 by secant A is equal to cos A, and here this is 1. Now we will do the RHS part. The RHS is sin square A by 1 minus cos A, and we can use the identity here. Sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1, and from that we will be getting sin square A is equal to 1 minus cos square A. Using that identity, we will be getting this as 1 minus cos square A by 1 minus cos A. And we know that 1 minus cos square A can be like 1 square minus cos square A. So it is like using A square minus B square. A square minus B square is equal to A plus B into A minus B. Using that identity, 1 square is nothing but 1, and 1 minus cos square A is made as 1 plus cos A into 1 minus cos A by 1 minus cos A. Now you can cancel this 1 minus cos A and 1 minus cos A. You are left with 1 plus cos A. So the other side in LHS we got cos A plus 1. Here we got 1 plus cos A. Both are same. And this is the best way to do this problem. Okay, we'll see the next problem. It is cos A minus sin A plus 1 by cos A plus sin A minus 1 is equal to cosecant A plus cot A. In the textbook itself, they gave you a hint using the identity cosecant square A is equal to 1 plus cot square A. But in the exam, they will not give you any hint like this. Then how do we go about this problem? Here in the RHS, it is given as cosecant A and cot A. If you observe carefully, cosecant A is equal to 1 by sin A and cot A is equal to cos A by sin A. That means we need to have sin A somewhere in the denominator. So what we will do? We will divide both numerator and denominator with sin A. Now this will become cos A minus sin A plus 1 by sin A, again by cos A plus sin A minus 1 by sin A. So when you divide numerator and denominator with sin A, here you will be getting cos A by sin A minus sin A by sin A plus 1 by sin A, and coming to the denominator, it will become cos A by sin A plus sin A by sin A minus 1 by sin A. Now let us simplify this. Now this will become cos A by sin A is cot A minus sin A by sin A is 1, and 1 by sin A is cosecant A, by the denominator will be cot A plus 1 minus cosecant A. Now what we will do here, we will write this cot A, write cosecant A here, minus 1 by cot A plus 1 minus cosecant A. Now you are going to use the identity which is given there in the question. That is cosecant square A is equal to 1 plus cot square A. From that, what are you going to get? Cosecant square A minus cot square A is equal to 1. That value 1 we are using here. So it will be cot A plus cosecant A minus, that 1 can be taken as cosecant square A minus cot square A, and denominator we are taking as it is. It will be cot A plus 1 minus cosecant A. Now we will clear this left side part and continue. Now this will be cot A plus cosecant A. We will keep it as a group, minus cosecant square A minus cot square A can be written as cosecant A plus cot A into cosecant A minus cot A. Here, which identity we have used? We used A square minus B square is equal to A plus B into A minus B. That identity we have used here. Denominator no change. It will be cot A plus 1 minus cosecant A. Now, we are having cosecant A plus cot A and cosecant A plus cot A. Same in both the terms. We can take it common. So, it will be cot A plus cosecant A. Here, in this first term, if you take complete cot A plus cosecant A as common, we are left with 1. And this minus is coming here, minus. Already cosecant A plus cot A went as common. The leftover thing will be cosecant A minus cot A. Please be careful here using brackets. It is very important. By cot A plus 1 minus cosecant A. Now this will become cot A plus cosecant A into 1 minus cosecant A plus cot A. Denominator no change. It is cot A plus 1 minus cosecant A. If you observe carefully, here in the numerator we are having 1 minus cosecant A plus cot A, and denominator plus cot A plus 1 minus cosecant A. So these both are same, so we can cancel. So what are you going to get? Next you will be getting cot A plus cosecant A. So you are left with this, and this is your RHS. This problem is very important. Practice seriously. We will see the next problem. Next problem is square root of 1 plus sin A by 1 minus sin A is equal to secant A plus tan A. What we will do? We will take this LHS, and inside the square root only we are going to rationalize this. Like 1 plus sin A by 1 minus sin A into 1 plus sin A by 1 plus sin A. That means we are taking the conjugate for the denominator. Now this will become square root of 1 plus sin A whole square by 1 minus sin square A. When you simplify this, you are going to get 1 plus sin A whole square in the numerator, and the denominator, you know the identity, sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. Using that, we get 1 minus sin square A is nothing but cos square A. We are using that identity, and we will be writing like this. The denominator will be now cos square A. This is equal to square root of 1 plus sin A whole square by square root of cos square a. And finally, you will be getting 1 plus sin a by cos a. When you separate this, you will be getting 1 by cos a plus sin a by cos a. And we know that 1 by cos a is secant a and sin a by cos a is tan a. The next problem is sin theta minus 2 sin cube theta by 2 cos cube theta minus cos theta. And you have to prove this is equal to tan theta. So we will take this LHS first. And here you can take sin theta common. Sin theta into 1 minus 2 sin square theta by, in the denominator we will take cos theta common. So you are left with 2 cos square theta minus 1. Now what we can do in this, let it be sin theta only, and here 1 minus 2 into, we know that sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. So we have this identity, sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. From that we will be writing sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. So we will do that. Now here sin square theta is taken as 1 minus cos square theta. See, always keep in mind we are going to convert only in the numerator. We are not going to disturb the denominator. Here cos theta into 2 cos square theta minus 1. Now this will become sin theta into 1 minus 2 plus 2 cos square theta, because minus into minus is plus, by cos theta into 2 cos square theta minus 1. Now when you simplify this, it will become sin theta into, first we will write 2 cos square theta, then plus 1 minus 2 will become minus 1, by the denominator has cos theta into 2 cos square theta minus 1. Now this is same and can be cancelled. So you are left with sin theta by cos theta. What is the value of sin theta by cos theta? That is equal to tan theta. Okay, now we'll see the next problem. Here they gave sin a plus cosecant a whole square plus cos a plus secant a whole square is equal to 7 plus tan square a plus cot square a. Now let us expand this using, what is the identity we are going to use? We will be using a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. That identity we are using here. So expanding sin a plus cosecant a whole square using the identity will give you sin square a plus 2 sin a cosecant a plus cosecant square a. Similarly, expanding the next term will give you plus cos square a plus 2 cos a secant a plus secant square a. Observe carefully. You know that sin square a plus cos square a is equal to 1. And this will become 2 into sin a. Cosecant a we know that it is 1 by sin a plus cosecant square a. Already that cos square theta went into that 1 using the identity. So you are left with again 2 cos a. Secant a is 1 by cos a plus secant square a. Now you can cancel this sin a and sin a. Here cos a and cos a. So you are left with 1, and this one we are writing now plus 2 plus this one is brought there and written here plus 2 plus we are having cosecant square A plus secant square A. Here we are going to use the identities. Cosecant square A minus cot square A is equal to 1, and from that we will be getting cosecant square A is equal to 1 plus cot square A. Similarly, secant square A minus tan square A is equal to 1. From that we will be getting secant square A is equal to 1 plus tan square A. Those values we will substitute here. So initially you have this 1 plus 2 plus 2, that is 5, plus cosecant square A is 1 plus cot square A, and secant square A is 1 plus tan square A. Now this 5 plus 1 plus 1, 5, 1 and 1 together will give you 7 plus cot square A plus tan square A. This is what we have to prove. The question they gave 7 plus tan square A plus cot square A, and we got 7 plus cot square A plus tan square A, both are same. Okay, we'll see the next problem. It is given cosecant A minus sin A into secant A minus cos A is equal to 1 by tan A plus cot A. So this problem we have to do it separately, LHS and RHS. So we'll start with LHS first, and cosecant A is 1 by sin A minus sin A, take it as it is, and this one will be secant A is 1 by cos A minus cos A. Now by taking LCM, you will be getting sin A as LCM. Here we will be getting 1 minus sin square A. Please keep in mind we are taking LCM here. Now here we will be getting cos A as LCM, 1 minus cos square A. Now sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. We have this identity. Sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. From that, cos square A value will be equal to 1 minus sin square A. Or if you take sin square A, then sin square A is equal to 1 minus cos square A. This both forms of the identity we are using in this problem. So 1 minus sin square A is cos square A by sin A into 1 minus cos square A is sin square A by cos A. And you know cos square A by cos A will give you cos A in the numerator. And similarly, sin square A by sin A will give you sin A in the numerator. So we completed LHS part of this. Now we have to clear and go for the RHS. So LHS we got cos A into sin A or sin A into cos A, both are same. Now we'll take this RHS and simplify. So what is RHS? 1 by tan A plus cot A. Now this is equal to 1 by tan A, write it as sin A by cos A, and cot A you write it as cos A by sin A. Now take LCM in the denominator. So you will be getting cos A sin A as LCM, and here you will be getting sin square A plus cos square A. This will be 1 by cos A sin A, because we know sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. So you will be getting cos A sin A as answer. One fraction, another fraction. The second fraction will become reciprocal. So final answer will be cos A sin A. Already we got LHS value as sin A cos A or cos A sin A. And now we got RHS also cos A sin A. So both are same. Okay, now we see the next bit. 1 plus tan square A by 1 plus cot square A is equal to 1 minus tan A by 1 minus cot A whole square again is equal to tan square A. So here three things are there. So let us take the first one. This is first one, second one, third one. For our convenience we are taking. I will start with this first one. 1 plus tan square A by 1 plus cot square A. This is equal to secant square A by cosecant square A. We know the identities. Secant square A minus tan square A is equal to 1. From that, secant square A is equal to 1 plus tan square A. We are using this identity there. Similarly, cosecant square A minus cot square A is equal to 1. So, cosecant square A is equal to 1 plus cot square A. This one we are using in the second term. So, you will be getting secant square A by cosecant square A. And we know that secant square A is 1 by cos square A and cosecant square A is 1 by sin square A. Already we know this. Secant A is equal to 1 by cos A and cosecant A is equal to 1 by sin A. So using that we wrote this. Now this will become 1 by cos square A into sin square A by 1. Because when you are dividing two fractions like this, the second fraction will become reciprocal and product. So this will be sin square A by cos square A. That is equal to tan square A. So from 1 we got now 3. So we got 1 is equal to 3. Now we'll see the next part. Now we'll take the second one, that is 1 minus tan A by 1 minus cot A whole square. This we will be writing as 1 minus tan A is taken as sin A by cos A by 1 minus cos A by sin A whole square. Now take LCM for the numerator. The LCM will be cos A and here the numerator will be cos A minus sin A, and coming to the denominator LCM will become sin A, and here you will be getting sin A minus cos A whole square. If you do it more simplified, it will be cos A minus sin A whole square by cos square A into sin square A by sin A minus cos A whole square. See what we are doing here, we are separating the squares for all the things. See, in exponents you have learnt a formula. What is that? A by b whole power m is equal to a power m by b power m. So using that formula we expanded, we simplified, and we are getting like this: cos A minus sin A whole square by cos square A into sin square A by sin A minus cos A whole square. See, we did this because one fraction and another fraction for the division, second fraction will become reciprocal and product. Now you can cancel this cos square A, cos A minus sin A whole square with sin A minus cos A whole square. You can ask me, sir, why both are different now? Then I will say one thing. What is A minus B whole square? A square minus 2AB plus B square. A square minus 2AB plus B square. What is b minus a whole square? That is b square minus 2ba plus a square. See, 2ab, 2ba both are same. A square and b square both are positive. So that means a minus b whole square or b minus a whole square both are same. That is why we are able to cancel. And finally you are left with sin square a by cos square a. That is equal to tan square a. Now this is your 3. We started with 2. Already we proved 1 is equal to 3 and now we proved 2 is equal to 3. Therefore 1 is equal to 2 is equal to 3.